your biggest takeaways so far from from 3 weeks into the season for the NFL?
One of my biggest takeaways, man, is Puka Nakua.
He's a
Simple as
dog.
that. This is the first time probably in his career where he's lined up with a guy that is better than him, in my opinion, and Devontae Adams, and he's still wide receiver one. So that is one of my biggest takeaways, just how dominant Puka is. Another takeaway is the Bucks are serious, and Egg Buka is serious. He might be not only in fantasy, but in real life, he might be like the steal of the
Of
draft,
that,
Egg Buka,
yes.
of
He's
that
been
draft.
fantastic. Yeah.
Um, and then my last one was Travis Hunter. Um, the Jags moved up and drafted him at number two. For him
They're
to play
not
both
using
sides,
him.
he's not looking too good on either side of the ball. Um, so I I really don't know if that was a good pick, unfortunately.
I think so too. I feel like the Jags. I think Trevor Lawrence. A takeaway for me is he's been very disappointing, bro. If Justin
Yeah,
Fields was playing a little like how you played in Week 1, I would say Justin Fields was the best quarterback from that draft class. Trevor Lawrence has been one of the biggest disappointments. I mean, exactly how we talk about Caleb Williams, we should be talking about Trevor Lawrence because he hasn't done shit since going to the playoffs.
and it's probably because he's in Jacksonville, so they don't get a
Yeah,
ton of media attention. The location, the fan base. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence
Duval.
has not do ball.
Yeah, it's very crazy because Brian Thomas Jr., this offense, they have weapons, but Liam Cohen, I thought he was gonna, get Trevor Lawrence back to playing well, but we just haven't seen it from Trevor Lawrence at this Jags team. I think they've been one of the biggest disappointing teams this year. They still got the job done. They still won the game against the Texans, but the Texans, another team,
Texas is trash.
0-3, they might not make the playoffs. They're in a really deep hole right now.
Yeah, there no teams on three really ever make the playoffs, so the Texans are looking pretty bad. It's really the offense; they can't get nothing done.
Yeah,
CJ Stroud
defense
isn't
is
really
good.
getting it done. Defense is great. I mean, ever since he tried to little bro Caleb, it just hasn't been good for him, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
um, I'm more
Give it.
concerned about honestly the Chiefs and the Ravens.
Okay.
Um, and let me tell you why I'm concerned about those two teams. Not because of the talent, but because of the schedule. So if you look at this week, who plays this week between Chiefs and Ravens? They play this week.
Yes.
Both of them are 1-2, which means one of those teams are going to be 1-3 after this weekend. So I'm super intrigued on where that falls because they're gonna have to grind it out for the rest of the year, whoever loses that game.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And the Chiefs, they still got Rasheed Rice. He's out for a couple more weeks. They got Buffalo. They got, some tough teams coming on that schedule.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.